Hey everybody, and welcome back to Baysinger's Disc Golf Channel. Josh here, and today I have an extremely exciting review for you. It is UPSHOT, a disc golf game. You're not going to want to miss this. Alright, so first I'm going to show you the packaging that this comes in. I'm going to make this as quick as possible, that way you can see the gameplay and see how much fun this game is. So as you can see from the packaging, this is UPSHOT, a disc golf game. This is a dexterity tabletop game. I want to give a huge shout out to Nathan McKeon for letting me try this out and show all of my friends. So far, nothing but positive reviews on this, and I can't wait to show you this game. Alright, so checking out the packaging itself, as you can see, if you flip it over, this shows the gameplay right here, and it's got some of the rules and just some information about the game on the back. On the side of the packaging, it gives you a little bit more information on how many players can play the game, the time it'll take to play the round, as well as the age limit. So one of my favorite things about this game is that the packaging itself, as you take the sleeve off there, is actually part of the game. So as I open this up, you can see both sides of this packaging. I'll hold this in there. Are actually some of the rough, as well as this packaging here that you can use as the other rough. Absolutely outstanding use of the box itself. Alright, for your game pieces, as you can see, you're going to be using these little discs that are like, it seems to me like it's little sectioned off pieces of a dowel rod. You have 4 different colors to choose from in this current prototype. As you can see, the blue, purple, red, and yellow. Hopefully these will be customizable in the future. With it also comes these 4 little mandatory arrows, which I'm just going to say are absolutely adorable. You can actually put these on your bushes and trees and make those part of your fairway as a mandatory. Also, another very important part of the game, as you can see here, you have your ponds and your bushes. Best part about these is they are reversible, so you can have 4 sections of bushes or 4 ponds, making your fairways extremely difficult. And of course, it would not be disc golf if you didn't have your tee pad and your basket. So your tee pad, of course, you would lay at the beginning of your fairway from where you tee off from, and your basket you will put down in the fairway where you finish the hole. Another part of this game that I love are these adorable little scorecards that come with it. You can use these to keep you and your friends' scores as your game goes on. Also in the packaging, of course, is the little booklet that shows all the rules. I won't go through all the rules now, as it will come with your game, but the best part about this is it actually has recommended holes that you can play. Definitely a great addition to it, but my favorite part is designing your own holes and letting each player rotate to design a hole. But it is outstanding to be able to do these recommended holes here. Some very, very tricky ones, as you can see. I'm going to play 2 of these holes for the review video just to show you the recommended holes, but then I'm going to design one myself and show you how creative you can actually be with this game. But before we get to the gameplay itself, I want to ask that you please push pause here and screenshot this. That way you can scan these QR codes and find out more information about the game. Okay, so as you can see, I've got recommended hole number 1 here. You've got your basket up here with the 2 bushy areas and the pond in the middle. You have to go across the pond and get into the putting green. So here's your tee pad here, and I have this hole set up now. Now this recommended hole 1 here is a much shorter version of what I would actually play during a game, but I just wanted to show you how to set the game up and how to play. Now as you can see here, I've selected this beautiful purple putter, but before I start the game, I'm actually going to give this disc an upgrade. Check it out. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so the object of the game obviously is to tee off from the tee area, go across the pond in between the 2 brushy areas, and land in the basket. Now your disc does not have to be laying completely in the basket like this. As long as you're touching the blue area like that, that is a make. Alright, so I'm going to put my beautiful little putter here on the tee, and we're going to play this hole. I'm going to assume that is a beautiful Magma Soft 2E from RPM Discs. Here we go. Let's see how the hole plays. Oh. Alright, so I went a little bit long and out of frame here, so I had to adjust my camera angle. I'm going to show you another putting technique that Nathan himself, the designer of the board game, has showed me and a good way to putt. So you kind of can take your hand like this and putt towards it that way. Let's try and get a putt and see if we can get a birdie on this par 3. Not quite a birdie, and I've kind of pinched myself off here with the shortness of the hole. So I'm just going to try and take my finger here and flick it towards it. So I'm almost on the putting green. Let's see if I can get my bogey. There we go. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got recommended hole number 2 here. Straight shot to the basket here. However, you do have a mandatory to the left of this right here, forcing you to go over these bushes unless you want to go around here. Now, as directed in the rules, if you land in the bushes, your opponents can choose whichever finger on either hand that you have to use to play the shot out of the bushes. This is UPSHOT Disc Golf Game's way of making a scramble a true scramble. All right, so I'm going to play hole 2 here. I'm going to be a little bit aggressive, but try and land on this side of the bushes and then have a putt across for my 2. Oh no, might have pinched myself off there. Let's go across and try and save my part. Whoa. So as you can see, I definitely made the mandatory, so I don't have to take an OB stroke there, but I went way long in the basket. I'm gonna try and do the other little putting action there to try and get up and scoot near the basket. Okay, I should have a putt. All right, here we go to try and save a bogey. Oh no. I was 2 over par on this hole, so now I'm 3 over par. That's unfortunate. All right, so as I mentioned before, my favorite part about this game is the ability to design your own holes. This hole I've designed myself for my 3rd and final hole. As you can see, I have a double mandatory with bushes to the left and right, going across a pond with another pond behind the basket. This is going to be a very tricky hole. Now, just like in real disc golf as explained in the rules, if you land in the water completely submerged by the water, you do take an OB stroke and putt from where your disc went in the water. Oh, so it looks like I barely made it across the water. Let's try and finish it out here with a birdie and get me back down to 2 over par in 3 holes. Oh, not good. All right, one more tap and I should be in for the par. There we go. All right, everybody, that is it for the review and preview of the UPSHOT Disc Golf Tabletop Dexterity game. I want to give a huge thank you to Nathan McKeon at Board Game Champions for leaving a copy of this game with me to test out. As for my personal review on this game itself, I absolutely love it. I'm not just saying that because Nathan left a copy of it with me. I've played this game with my family, I've played this game with friends, and it's just an absolute blast. The discs slide on every surface that I've tried it on, and Nathan has already showed that off, so make sure you check out his videos as well. Follow him on Facebook for some great content showing off the play of this game also. You are not going to want to miss out on this game. Make sure you go over to their Kickstarter and their Facebook and everywhere on social media to find them and follow their progress. I also want to give a huge thank you to Rick at Halo Disc Golf and Sports for allowing me to film this video here where I work. If you know me personally and you want to try this game out, come up to Halo and try it out with me. That's it for the video. Make sure you please consider clicking like, subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends, and help promote disc golf in your area.